You're watching ChillyBoy Productions. I'm Larry ChillyBoy Chilston, and this is our reaction to Moon Knight, episode 5. And as always, for these Moon Knight reactions, I'm joined by my co-host, Hannah. Hey, Hannah. How's it going? We're back for another week, our fifth week of these reactions.
Just it's going.
Only have 2 more this week and then the finale next week. But last episode was a time. It was an experience.
It was definitely an episode, but not in a bad way. It was definitely an episode in a good way.
A good way. We were shook. We're going through this like horror tinged Indiana Jones Uncharted adventure through the tomb. And once it all seems like things have gone out of hand, Ethan Hawke took out a gun and just flat out point blank shot Mark Spector right into the water. He wakes up and we are in an asylum of sorts. We are in a mental hospital and who knows what is real. We see both Mark and Stephen face to face. Separated. We see a pharaoh-looking hippopotamus who speaks the word hi. And Ethan Hawke is a therapist. He is a doctor. And people just galore. Everyone we've known throughout the series just sprinkled throughout this little situation. We had that altar possibly stuck still inside of their own little tomb. I mean, it was just the last 10 minutes of that episode were wild. You think we're going to get actual answers this episode, or are we just going to plunge further into the madness?
I think we're probably going to plunge further into the madness. I think we'll actually get Jake this episode. At least I'm hoping. Like, they've been teasing him for like 2 episodes straight now. So hopefully we get Jake. Yeah, I hope we get some answers though, because what the fuck is going on?
Who is the hippo? That's really
that's the biggest question.
Biggest question mark. That's what we really need answered today, please. So the episode is titled Asylum. So we'll be staying there at least for a hot minute. And I guess exploring whether or not this truly is a Shutter Island or if it's all part of some nefarious plan against our favorite boys. So let's cut out all this chit chat and jump into Moon Knight episode 5.
Now,
oh yeah, I forgot we don't have Khonshu.
Yeah, there's still that whole Khonshu.
Like,
no matter what reality we're in, there's no Khonshu.
Of course.
Calm down, Mark. Mark, I didn't shoot you. Your mind is violently vacillating, but your brain is a pendulum.
What happened to his nose?
A very difficult reality that you are my patient, reassuring fantasy that you've created on your own, that you're some kind of, I don't know, superhero, all right? You're doing everything and everything possible not to look within.
You're not really a doctor.
How did you come to be here today?
How did you get here?
I took the bus, like I always do. You were with a rhinoceros and
hippopotamus.
You're right. You're right. It was a hippopotamus, and but it talked. I think that is sense or nonsense.
Marky kind of got you right now.
I feel it's really encouraging.
It's not looking good for you, Mark.
This hippo could break down the walls between you and Stephen, and we might finally understand. You were talking to me about a boy. Do you remember that boy? You think you could tell me about that little boy?
Oh.
I'm gonna see myself out. Thank you.
I don't want to lose the good work we did today. No, listen, Mark. Be gentle with him. Be gentle with him. Listen.
Oh. Sir. Oh.
Oh, man.
I'm afraid you are actually quite dead.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
I'm dead. We're dead?
Gentle travelers, to the realm of the Duat.
Duat, the Egyptian underworld.
Oh, just gorgeous. Anyway,
The
we
way her
actually have
ears are like.
cards for just wait.
It's so cute.
Sorry. You may perceive this realm as something more easily recognizable to you. A psych ward's a first for me, but hey, I can roll with it, right?
We're insane, Steven. Talking hippo, talking dead bird, inside of my body now. And now the afterlife. We go through here, there's gonna be a bunch of patients, and there's Crawley, probably about to yell, bingo! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh God.
What is this? This is the underworld.
Oh.
Easy there. Oh!
Oh.
Goody!
What if they don't balance?
You get thrown overboard. Whee! The dead will drag you down into the Duat, where you will remain forever, frozen in sand.
Kill the hippo, steal the boat. Kill
Well,
Fellas,
yeah.
it's the hearts. They aren't full. And trust me, I'm a goblet half
Ooh.
full kind of gal, but
Okay.
I feel incomplete.
What does that mean?
Without balanced scales,
We're missing
the
one.
Duat will eventually claim your soul.
You think Layla's alright? Yeah, for now.
Oh.
Knowing her, she'll go on a suicide mission to stop Harrow herself.
Oh.
Did you hear that?
Who is this little boy?
Right?
Just a
Oh.
creepy calf filled with dead bodies. That's what it is. No prizes. Guessing whose room this is. Yours. Funny.
Stop. That was so mean, Steven. Oh my God.
Well, is he wrong though? No.
That was so mean.
Dubai.
Oscar Isaac, you're just so fine. It makes me sick.
Come on. You remember each person. You tried taking a life. See how quickly you forget. Kept wishing I'd fail. And one of them would kill me instead.
That makes me so sad because Mark was literally so excited when he found out that they were dead.
Right, so then, now what do we do? Do you go next, or? Who's that?
Uh-oh. Is that the little boy? Yes.
Oh.
Mark, why is there a child in a room filled with people that you've killed? Steve, don't go near him. Man. What's your name there? Oh,
Oh.
hold on there.
Oh.
Come on, now wait, Steve.
Nice, your little brother.
I had a brother.
Oh.
I'm not hungry, so wanna go to the cave?
Oh, I think I know what's gonna happen.
Keep an eye on your brother, okay? Later, skaters. In a while, crocodile.
Mhm.
Did his brother like die in a freak accident?
I sure do, Rosa. Sounds to me like danger.
Oh.
I'm gonna cry.
Don't say not to when it's raining. It'll be fine. I'll be your baby.
Oh. Oof.
I mean, we get what Oscar Isaac does, so.
And it's a memory, Stephen.
It's just a memory. It's just a memory. Damn it, Steven.
Oh, that made me so sad.
Oh, the funeral. Okay.
I'm guessing this is the traumatic moment that triggered the DID.
Yeah.
Hey, Steven.
I want him back. What are you doing here?
Oh.
Hmm?
Come on, buddy.
You were supposed to keep him safe?
Steven, let's go.
Oh God.
Him drown? Is this all your fault? This is all your fault!
Steven, Steven, come here. Come here! Stop, don't go up there!
Wendy, please.
Mm.
We're just about to blow out the candles now.
I can't do this.
Your mother's not feeling well, Mark.
I should have known you would do something like this.
Oof.
Throw the whole mom away.
Why are you remembering her like that? It's not what she was like.
Oh.
I cannot lose another son. Please.
Oh.
Where are we now?
Did the ship to the afterlife crash?
Right?
Said you were a mercenary.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh God.
Killed hostages. What happened to you?
Are we finally gonna see it?
Oh.
Oh, the music's so good.
Oh.
God.
Mark, he was taking advantage of you. Or it was just a way for me to keep being what I've always been.
Do you swear
Mark.
to protect the travelers of the light and bring
Ugh.
my vengeance to those who would do them harm as my Moon Knight?
Oh. Well, we got a name drop.
Unbalanced souls are being judged and condemned to the sands before their time. Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
this is evil.
Hero.
We have to go back.
Dinging.
I can send you back up there.
If Layla dies, that's on your head.
Ooh.
It'll be all your fault. No, you can't! I won't do it! I won't do it! You can't make me! You can't make me! I won't do it! Stop it. Stop.
Now just stay with me for 1 second, okay? I want you to think. Do you think you created Steven?
Bloody hell. Look at the state of this place.
Oh.
Right now!
Stephen Grant has no fear. You made me up.
Open the door right now! You're gonna learn.
Oh, hell.
Oh God.
Disgusting.
You're not meant to see that. You're not meant to see that. That's the whole point of you.
Oh God.
All this time I thought I was the original.
Oh.
But I'm just something that you made up. Well, you want to remember the truth? That you had a mother that beat you? That hated you? That made you a living hell? You're lying. You're just trying to upset me. That she's still alive. Let me out. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Sorry, I'm dreadfully sorry. You gave me a real start there. I recognize this place.
Oh God.
Steven, I'm your doctor, remember?
Oh, you're my doctor.
I'm here to help you.
Dr. Harrow, yeah? Is it?
That's right.
Oh, look at that. That's so strange. A little haircut. Little silly tash there. It's very Ned Flanders.
Steven,
What's the up to now?
it's Dr. Harrow. Steven's here.
Oh.
Steven.
Oscar's so
I'd like to speak to
good.
your mother.
Oh, bollocks. Not again. Hey, Mum. Hey, you alright? Yeah, Mom's death in Shiva 2 months ago. This was the moment our lives started bleeding into each other. Meredith,
Oh,
couldn't.
2 months ago.
Wasn't your fault. I shouldn't have brought him in that cave. I shouldn't have brought him in the cave. Hey. You were just a child. It wasn't your fault.
Oh. What are we missing?
All right.
Not this.
I don't like,
Steven, I'm gonna need you to get off your ass and work.
Oh. Okay, time to use them hands to.
Now.
If I'm you, means I've got this too.
Yes. Oh.
I prefer cricket.
Oh. Now turn around, sir. Oh. Okay, Steven.
Slay! And yes!
Oh. Oh, wow. Oh. Now hold on.
We can't lose Steven like this.
This is not how we are balancing a scale.
No.
Stop it right now.
Oh. This is just nasty. Just sick and twisted, truly.
Oh. I knew it.
Stop! Oh, I hate it here.
Ma'am, wasn't you supposed to be getting content? Like, what are you doing? This is the end of episode 5. He cannot be dead. I'm gonna need to recover Steven.
Is there post credit? No.
No?
Wait. No. Yeah, no.
Wow, they went this whole series without one.
I know.
Well, in some ways, we got what we wanted. Last episode, we were talking about in episode 8, WandaVision type of situation here.
Very much that.
Pretty much exactly what we got. An emotional, backstory driven. We finally got our origin that we've been kind of waiting for as well. And I don't know, I think they did it pretty effectively. How did you feel, Hannah?
I just cried a lot.
Feel
It's like a lot.
Feel
Yeah, I
depressed?
just I feel down now. Like I don't think I've ever watched one of these episodes and felt down.
It was just a lot.
That just made me really sad.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
Well, because there was almost no levity in the hour, Stephen gave us a moment or two, but it was like, oh no. Especially that. See, I'd be bringing in my personal mess. I'm like, child, my personal life is not prepared for something like this right now.
Literally. This this hit too close to home. I was like, I can't do this.
You really gonna do this right now? Moon Knight, we're really
It's
gonna
3
do
a.m.
this.
It's 3 a.m. and I'm reliving childhood trauma. Like, why?
You really gonna put me on therapy right now in the middle of the night? The sun ain't even up. Like, I
I
got
need
a
Ethan
nap
Hawke as my
in.
therapist, though. Like,
Oh, so I guess amongst the sadness, predictions for the final.
I have no fucking idea. Like, none. Because I don't know anything about Moon Knight. I feel like with like Loki and WandaVision, I was like reading up on like theories and like stuff like that a lot. I haven't done that for that. I like coming here every
Yeah.
week and like not having any idea, so I haven't done that for this. So I'm just really excited to see how they end it. And I don't think that the show has been like a lot for it's not have a good wrap up in the final episode.
This is one definitely we can wrap this up well.
Yeah.
Like we were even talking about it even like last episode that they haven't fallen into a lot of those. It feels more like Loki and how streamlined it is. We've
Yes.
introduced enough things to keep it interesting. It's kept us off kilter. But we don't have all these extra characters and all these extra plot lines going on. It's stayed very focused on our main core.
This story, yes.
I mean, I'm still pretty much convinced that the whole doctor part is some sort of illusion and
Yes.
F-ish. I do think he died.
Yes.
So I think that's the truth is he did die. And we need Khonshu to come back to resurrect him, basically.
Yes.
And hopefully Steven in the process. Listen, I'm not about Mark having to ditch Steven to realize himself.
I
understand to a point. I do not want it.
literally, I know. We love Steven so much, and he's became our favorite character. So that hurt. It really did.
Like I get the symbolism. I get what it meant. But ooh, Lord.
I need later skaters in every episode. I'm sorry.
I'm also like, so we're not getting the third altar.
I guess not. I mean, if they want to introduce him in the 6th episode, that would be kind of weird.
I could see that. I guess that is a way that we could go off the rails. Like if they were just like,
that's like the only plot line that hasn't been,
And honestly, yeah, I'm cool.
It's not even that we just had that sarcophagus. It's not even that. Like we literally had a whole thing, and I think the 3rd episode where they stab a guy, and they're both like, "We didn't do it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they could have been like, I don't know, Khonshu, because he kind of was there when they woke up to be like, hey. That's my impression of him. Hey.
I think if it was because Mark would have known that it was Khonshu.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's definitely
Mark
there.
would have been doing it then.
I mean, it would create a plot. There's going to be a plot hole, I guess, either which way, because why wouldn't we have seen him in this exploration?
Yes.
He would have came at some point where we saw his creation and the need for him. But if there's not a third, then
what's that whole thing mean?
Yeah, that incident in that episode is what won't make sense, because I guess anything could have been in that sarcophagus. If they don't want to go that route, they could just make it something else. But that moment in the episode is still going to be a little bit shaky, and we don't have time to explore another one. Like we do have room to cover. We still have to like wrap up what is going on. I mean, I guess unless they do the Shutter Island. Unless they actually go Shutter Island, because that is still a possibility that could happen. We could be wrong, and the Shutter Island is the real world. I don't think so, but that could still be an outcome, a possibility for this finale. I mean, in honesty, again, I guess it could make sense on why Oscar Isaac and Ethan Hawke signed up if they saw this just literal trauma exploration superhero that was literally just a tortured soul. Oof. Y'all want me to edit this? See, this is what I'm talking about, Marvel. Like, now I have to go back. Like, I just want to go to bed. I need to sleep this off. I'm like sad. Y'all really what?
Right?
This is not right. You were not right for this, Marvel.
Just nasty.
Like, this was nasty.
Evil.
But that was our reaction. I don't know how much of a reaction we're gonna have
I feel
on
like I
film
didn't talk much. I was just
because
crying.
we were shook. Like, it was just a whole lot of internal processing on our parts. I feel like I said, we were going through our own internal therapy sessions while we were watching. But whatever ends up making the screen, that was our reaction to episode 5 of Moon Knight. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click that like button down below and subscribe to the channel so that you are always up to date on all of our latest videos, including, obviously, our reaction to the finale of Moon Knight. Also, make sure to follow us across the interwebs. Hannah, where can folks find you?
Argentine on Twitter.
Boop. Perfect. And you can find me at ChillyBoy over on Twitter and ChillyBoy Productions on Instagram. Also, make sure to leave your comments. What did you think of episode 5? Leave those down below, or you can hit either one of us up
Much
on
to think
Twitter.
about. Much
to think about. I love you all so much for your continued support. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.